Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Hand of Fate.
It has been some time since you last sat at the table. Let us begin again. Once more, the cards will be dealt, and fate will be decided.
Now, you're gonna see me fail levels and replay levels, because this game is mercilessly, like... it's just horrible. Okay, so Jack of Plague, twice the fail. The player loses 5 gold for every fail, and 10 gold for every huge fail, your chance card. And then 3 times Ratman Hunting and 3 times Angry Mob are added to the deck.
One of the fiercest of the Ratmen. I would wish you luck, but we play with fate.
Okay.
Our Lord of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
Alright. The Helpful Priest! Awesome! So, you meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. And if you give the priest half your food, for a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. So we'll do that. And we want the huge success.
Choose from these options.
Cool. So we get 2 blessing guards. He speaks in the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It is done. Okay, arcane knowledge. Not a fan.
Powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
Whenever the player is struck by a ranged attack, there is a chance that the attacker will be stunned for 3 seconds. Yeah, okay. Let's go this way. The river.
How will you cross this time?
Okay, we'll attempt to cross. Alright, we made it. Oh, we can leave.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Yeah, I think we are. I think we're gonna hitch a ride. Why not?
Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
Alright, so we gotta fight
Begin
4
to
Ratmen.
trespass upon the Ratmen's hunting grounds.
If we're lucky, we'll get food or provisions for beating them up.
Plague by name and plague by nature. The rats leave behind a deadly toxin.
Did I kill that guy? I think I killed that guy. Oh, I'm poisoned. Because this Ratman's a jerk. Man, he was hard to catch. We only lost 11 health, though. Okay, if only there were another way to stop this plague of Ratman and pay someone to take care of it, perhaps. Okay, you sigh as you search the bodies, finding nothing. Okay, so nothing. We get nothing for beating up Ratman. Okay, good, the maiden, because we need food. So supplies. 1 food.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
3 food. And not great, but... Ratman hunting again. Great.
They will not let you pass so easily. Prepare yourself.
Whoa. Alright, that wasn't so bad. And we killed some Ratmen. Oh, and we get a food gain card. 3 more food. I'll take it. And a shop. I don't really have anything to spend, so... So, forest escape.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Your path forward will take you into the forest. So we take the forest path. As you enter the forest, you are beset by bandits. 2 monster cards. 2 of dust and 3 of dust. And these guys are stronger now. I mean, they still shouldn't be much of a challenge for us.
I always admire a man who can turn an enemy's force against them.
That guy's not dead? He was acting so dead. Well, he's dead now. Face down in the water and everything. Oh, I get a gain card. 5 max health.
More health to work with. Much good mate, do you?
Indecent arrival.
There's a token in it for you. If
You're minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the door, grab a young man from the bar, and manhandle him outside. One bastard bursts out in protest, but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all those around him. Leave them be, Garrett! If it is his time, then it must be done! So, should we follow them? Yes! You follow the masked men outside. Immediately, you are confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger! I really would prefer that no outsider witness what we're about here. I know this may look like a godforsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of our troubles. So I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice. We have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the young man, their torches burning a mournful light into the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them, and to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious portent. Despite their disguises, it is obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulders of 6 people, as though they were his coffin bearers and he already dead. The young man's struggles are subdued by bonds of rope. Will you interrupt the ceremony? Yes! You burst forth from your hiding place and plead with the assembled crowd not to go through with whatever bizarre ritual they are engaged in, but you gain no support. Their leader eventually speaks above the crowd. If this man is so adamant that one of our own should not be sent to the underworld, then perhaps he should go himself. You are immediately seized by the crowd and pushed towards the portal. Try as you might, they are too strong for you and you cannot escape. You stumble and fall into the portal. You fall to the ground with only a gentle jolt. You find yourself in a forest that bears a most striking resemblance to where you just were, but with 2 very significant differences. The crowd of masked onlookers are gone, and the sky burns with bright red flames. Out of the sulfur and flames emerge 4 hell beasts. Alright, the 4 of hell. So, these guys are guys you fight. They're not awful. Yeah, they're essentially like fire Ratmen. There we go. Not so bad. Alright, after you destroy the last hell beast, the portal stirs back into life. You are lifted off your feet and sucked into the vortex. Before being deposited back in the leafy forest you were ejected from earlier. The card's token is now yours.
Well done.
That's one less thing we have to do. Ratmen hunting again.
Once loosed upon the lands, the rats will find you, no matter where you go to ground.
Alright, another 4 Ratmen. Because why not? We got every Ratman hunting in this deck. Alright. Not so horrible. We didn't get poisoned at one point there, but... I could really use a food gain card. Nope. Goblin King's Halls 1. This one I think is free.
This and claim my token.
One night, as you lie in a forest clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. Well met, the goblin exclaims. Well met, the goblin explains, stepping into the light and sitting by the fire. Just the armed warrior I've been seeking. And you can ask him to elaborate. The goblin makes himself comfortable. My name is Mr. Lionel, and I have a tale of woe to share with you, and perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit from my misfortune. He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the king of the goblins, while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. The king could have shown leniency, he concludes, given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Dolesian brandy served at his coronation. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it, though, for now it is time for revenge, he says eagerly, taking out a strange amulet. For hundreds of years, the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure and hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of elven hair to complete this magical device. So you accept the task. Excellent! Just get the hair by any means possible. Don't worry, I'll find you again once your quest is complete. And we got the cards token. With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush, watching you. He's like, I'll just let myself out. Alright, the Traveling Tinker.
Are running low. Can you press on?
In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. No, I think I'm good. I actually think I can, well... Oh, that's... Uh-oh, well, now we're in trouble.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs. What brings you to play the game? Ha, I know you will not tell me.
Ah, asleep in the forest.
Rest, you are silent. A challenge for you. And
while sleeping in the forest, you are jolted awake by a voice calling your name. You see a vaguely human-shaped ghost rushing towards you. You are quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The ghost stops abruptly, hand signaling that it means no harm. Its voice is weak and distant. You forget me already. Has this place already corrupted you so? Lower your weapon is the correct answer. I should not be here. I fear his servants already know where I am. For a brief moment, the ghost's pale eyes feel achingly familiar. Please, come home soon. You blink and the ghost is gone. At your feet is a bag of food. The dealer draws you one food gain card. And this card's token is now yours. Oh, I needed food so bad. Oh, that's so perfect. Traveling Healer. We don't even have to be interested. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant. Blah, blah, blah. Pass it by. Desert Storm.
Nature
this one's hard.
Is the greatest threat, even with the queen now dispatched. Be swift. We play for a token now.
You're traveling through a desert when a dust storm approaches. You may be able to reach the safety of some nearby hills before the storm hits you. So we'll run for the hills. Okay. Well, we succeeded. You reach the hills just as the dust storm arrives. This card's token is now yours. Oh, never mind. That was really easy. Alright, so when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.